Class 2. Our topic name is cow. Cow is our national animals. Cow is a four leg. Cow eating grass. We worships the cow in Lakshmi Puja. Thank you.
Very good.
Teacher. My name is Abhishek Chaudhary from class 2. Our topic name is natural animals. The cow is our natural animal. She is a very useful domestic animal. She has 4 legs and a long tail. She has 2 horns on her head. She defends herself with the horns. She eats grass and hay. She likes to graze in the fields. Thank you.
Animal.
Hey.
My name is Arshita. I read in class 2. Our topic name is cow. The cow is our national animal. She is a very useful domestic animal. She has 4 legs and long tail. Thank you.
Respect principal, vice principal, all the teachers and my lovely friends. For me, hi, my name is Nitu Kumar Yadav. I read in class 5. Our topic name is fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are essentially to human rights that are offered every to citizen of respect, caste, created, birth of religion or gender. Our country is responsible and good for citizen. Do best for of our fundamental is a 16 to 46 articles of. These are essentially human respect in the our fundamental is a. Thank you. I like stoppage. Thank you.
Hey.
Hi, my name is Kumar Yadav. Our topic name is fundamental. Fundamental right are fundamental right are a group of right that have been recognized.
My dear friend, good morning. My name is Pankaj Kumar Yadav. In class 4. Today my topic is fundamental right. A group of right that have been recognized by the Supreme Court recognizing by a high degree of government environment.
Hey.
Thank you. Hi, principal, all the teachers. For me, hi, my name is Bhumika Kumar Yadav. Our name is fundamental right. Fundamental right are a group of rights that have been recorded by the as recording high degree of environment. Nepal Democratic Republic country. We have a constitution democracy. Which God's awesome. How to Lord lives us good decided our constitution has given connection
Already everyone through. Hi, my name is Rangsi Singh from class 4. Our topic name is fundamental right. Nepal is a decoration republic country. We have a constitution which guides us how to Lord our lives us good our constitution. Thank you.
Good morning, all of you respected principal teachers and all of my dear friends. Today I am going about fundamental rights. Nepal is a democracy republic country. We have a constitution which guides us how to lead our lives as good citizens. Our constitution has given basic rights to fundamental rights. Fundamental are a group of rights that have been recognized by a Supreme Court by recognizing a high degree protection of government. Now I am going to stop my speech. Thank you.
The teacher, chair and chairperson. Hi, my name is Bilasraj Moto. I read in class 5. My topic name is fundamental rights. These rights are specifically identified in the Constitution, specifically in the Bill of Rights. There are 7 fundamental rights. There are 7 fundamental rights. Are originally provided by the Constitution. Our country is democracy. Our constitution guide us to be responsible and good citizen. And do best for our country. Thank you.
And all of my dear friends, today I am going about fundamental rights. Nepal is a democratic republic country. We have a constitution which
Hi, principal and the teacher name is my friend. My name is Smita. I read in class 3. The topic name is fundamental. Nepal is a democratic. Nepal is a democratic republic country. We have a content.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is
Anand Yadav.
Topic name is fundamental right. Nepal is a democratic republic country. We have a constitution which guides us how to lead our lives as good citizen. Our constitution has given correction basis right to thank you.
Good morning, principal and vice principal, all the teachers, and my dear friend. Good morning from me. Hi, my name is Amit Kumar. I am in class 6. Today's topic is democracy. Democracy is a Democracy, a political system in which the citizens of a country elect their representatives. Uh, democracy is known as the democracy is known as the democracy is known as the finest form of government because in a democracy
Hey.
democracy has been defined as the government of the people and for the people. They enjoy rights and they enjoy certain rights and they enjoy certain rights. Oh, thank you.
Hey.
In class 6, on that day I got to Gaza to deliver something on democracy. Democracy is the fundamental right. Democracy is known as the finest of the government because in democracy, the people of the country chosen by the government, they enjoy certain rights which are very integral for human being to live free and happily. The government of the people, by the people and for the people. Democracy means people power. It ruled by the democracy is very important for human development. In democracy, the government choose by the people. So every adult citizen should vote to elect honest and capable candidate. There are two types of democracy: direct democracy and indirect. Direct democracy is the form of government where the people of the nation direct participate in the decision and policy of the nation. Indirect democracy is the type of democracy where the elected person represents of a people. The benefit of the democracy are respect for humanity, equality before the law, safe and squad community electricity. Thank you.
Respected principal, vice principal, and all my respected teachers, as well as my all lovely friends. Today I got golden opportunity in this sun-shining day to standing in front of you all to deliver a short speech. Before entering into the topic, I want to say something about me. Hi, my name is Faisal Rain. Recently studied class 7. Class 7. Today my topic name is democracy. Democracy is now as a finest of government. The people of the country choose their government. There are various democratic country in the world, but India is the largest of one. Democracy has withstood the test of time and will other form have the government has failed. Democracy has stood strong. It has time and again proved its importance, and in fact democracy is very important of government will other when people have free will to live, they will be happier. Lastly, I want to express thanks to all. Thank you.
Bye, all the teacher and my lovely friend. Good morning from me. Hi, my name is Anjali Gupta. I did in class 6. Today my topic name is democracy. Democracy is a political system in which the citizen of a country elect their representatives. The government is formed by these representatives. Abraham Lincoln, the famous president of the United States, has defined the democracy is the government of the people, for the people, by the people. Democracy is a government that allows speech, freedom of speech, religion, and political opinion. There are two types of democracy. They are indirect democracy and direct democracy. I like to stop my speech. Thank you.
Hey, hey, in that middle line.
All of you respected principal teachers and my dear friend. Hi, I am Prakriti Yadav. I am from class 6. Today I am very happy to get a golden opportunity to tell something in front of you. And my topic is about democracy. Democracy is derived from two Greek words, demo and kres. The word demo means people and kres means power. So democracy means power of the people. In democracy, people are having right to select their own government as per their choice. Urban League is defined democracy as government by the people, of the people, and for the people. There are mainly two types of democracy, direct and indirect democracy. In a direct democracy, everyone has right to make law together. Every person in nation will participate in decision making. In an indirect democracy, people choose representative to make law for them. Now I'm going to stop my speech. Thank you.
Principal, Vice Principal, all the teacher and my lovely friend. Good morning from me. My name is Vishnu Gupta from class 7. Today I got a golden opportunity to say something about democracy. Democracy is known as finest in government. Why so? Because in democracy people choose their government by own self. There are various countries. There are various but India is one of the largest democratic countries. There are two types of democracy. One is direct democracy and another is representative.
Program head, anchor, judge, principal, vice principal, and my all dear friend. Everybody, good morning. Today, those who are sitting in front of my side, I am very glad with you all, and the person who organized this program. I would like to thank Mr. Principal who provides this golden opportunity to stand in front of you, my people, upon the topic women empowerment. We are going to discuss about women empowerment. First of all, we have some question. Who is women and what is women empowerment? Women are God, ladies, and the process of providing some facilities and rights to women and for their future progress is known as the women empowerment. The word women empowerment is itself implies that the women are not powerful. They need some empower. As you all know that women and men are the two sides of a same coin. In other words, women and men are the two sides of a card. We are discussing that same like as if in a card one side is absent, then card cannot able to run. Same in a queen, if one side is absent, then the queen has lost its value. In same that available in our country, women and men are a great relation. If we discriminate among anybody, then there will be broke the relation of women and men. Women and men are very relation is more important, and women are the symbol of power and wealth. Women are play various roles in our society, and every member of our country and family are depend upon the women. Women play the various roles such as sister, mother, friend, nurse, cook, homemaker, etc. And they fulfill the need of our family members. Women are not more educated in present in our country, and women are more talented, but they have not got an opportunity to performance their talent. Just so we can take an example, in every boarding school there is a least number of girls. What is the reason of that? The main reason of that is our parents only giving the more importance of their sons, not for their daughters. That discrimination is starting from our home. That discrimination is starting from our parents. So we are going to be back. We can't develop our country. Our country economic status are depend on women and men. Because if the relation of women and men are good, then we can progress. We can progress our country. Then our country will be made economically best. We are going to discuss. We have our own proverb, English proverb. Our mother land is greater than the river. I already said that mother means woman, and woman means the lady who are discriminated by us, or lady who are discriminated by our family, our country. That woman is called God. That woman is called mother. Only not mother. And in our society, there is a more difficult, and our society provides many social problems. Our society originates many social problems that are affect directly, indirectly on women, career, as well as our society and country economic status. Such social problems are women trafficking, girls trafficking, dowry system. It is there some example of social problems like as girl trafficking and on disability, discrimination among the gender, caste. It is some social problems that directly and indirectly affect our socio-economic structure of country. As women are most powerful. If we giving them an opportunity to provide and performance their talents, then I hope she will progress our country. She will progress their life and progress our country. In the same way, we are taking some examples. If anybody tell us women are not powerful, I want to tell them, Pasang Lang Serpa, Virikuti, Sita, she all are women. Their performance, some do some activities and give an example and importance of women talent. We have the symbol of women talent. We are taking example of our previous era. Then Kali Durga, Trikuti, Kali Durga, Parvati, Bhagwati, it is a women. They are progress our country, and they are worshipped by us. So we all are respect women. Women are the two sides of God. If one is absent, we can't do anything in our country. We hope to progress our country. Then we work together with women and men. If we want to progress our country economically, then first of all we make good and bind a better relation with women and men. If we discriminate among them, then we are going to be bad. So we all working together. Here is the one English proverb: unity wins the race. If we can't make and can't combine with together, then we can failure in our life. So we want to win something. Then we work together with men and women. Then we win that our hope. And so by saying this much, I would like to stop my speech there and thank you.
Respected sir, judge, principal, vice principal, founder, teacher, miss, madam, and all my lovely friends. I am going to this golden opportunity to say something about women empowerment. Women empowerment. What is an women empowerment? Women empowerment means whose lady which gives some facilities and rights is known as women empowerment. Women and men are two carriages. If one carriage are absent, then we cannot we cannot pass through their life. And women play various role in our societies, in our home. In our home, many daily activities are performed in their women. So our nation is not developed. We educate the women, so our nation is developed. Thanks.
Respectful all the teachers and my dear friends, good morning from Hamani Mirakshansi from class 8. Today I am going to deliver a short and sweet speech about women empowerment. I am happy to got a golden chance to give my some opinion about women empowerment. Women empowerment is the refer to the making women powerful, to make them capable of deciding for themselves. Women empowerment, women got a lot out at the years at the hands of men. Women not yet equal right as the man. Women not yet freedom to visit at their choice. Thank you.
I am going to deliver a short and sweet speech about women empowerment. As we all know that the population of women are half in our country. Women have no right to take any decision in their lives. Women have no right to go out from their homes. Women have no right to any kind of freedom.
Vice Principal, sir, teachers, judges, ma'am, good morning to you all. Today I am standing in front of you to say a speech about women empowerment. First we note back, what is women empowerment? Women empowerment is empowering the women, their personal viewpoints. Women play a vital role in the world, just like mothers, teachers, nurses, etc. Woman is the most powerful person in the world. If men were doing any work, he has only take responsibility of only about job. But if women are doing any work, she also has responsibility about her family, home, etc.
टेन क्लास के विद्यार्थी बता रहे हैं.
And today my topic name is women empowerment. Nepali culture gives women's utmost respect, utmost many of the girls are female, and they have been educated by society and helpful people. The women play an important role in our society, and they have also play a role like mother, teacher, parents, nurse, etc.
Hey, listen. Start. Introduction.
कति क्लासमा पढ्दैछस्, घर कहाँ हो, त्यो सबै भन्न. त्यति बनेर जान. इन्ट्रोडक्सन त्यही त हो.
इंट्रोडक्शन में तेरे इंट्रोडक्शन के हो? कसको भन्ने मेरो भन्छ नि. क्लास, स्कूल, रोल नंबर, बुआ का नाम, घर, आउँछ त्यो कुरा. Hey, listen, hey. So your seniors are trying to give their own introduction as a speech. So please listen. Hey, pocket marks. Open your mouths loudly. Hey!
Women empowerment. As we all know, women are the half of the population in the world. In society and in the world, women are not yet opportunity in many professions. Agriculture, especially women.
Sort them out there, guys.
Respected to the principal, all the teachers, all the judges, all the participants, friends, and all my dear lovely audience. First of all, good morning from me. Hi, my name is Ari Frank from class 9. Today my topic is women empowerment. According to the constitution, women empowerments are presented. It is necessary to know us because in a present time, some of the peoples are narrow-minded. They do not educated. They are also poor in society. They do not now to. They are not provide their children good quality of education, good quality of facilities, good quality of clothes, etc. They are narrow-minded. They do not want to their daughters will be educated because they think yes, when she is educated they were married and it's very loss of the money, waste of the time. So some of the people in society, some of people do not want to born their daughters. In the present time, many of the persons are thinking, but thank you.